What is up, people? Unreal Rexx here, bringing you guys a gameplay commentary from me to you guys. And this is a gameplay that I normally would not share at all, but a few people in my last video have commented saying, hey, we want to see this video. And if you watched that video, you know this is a extremely intense, competitive hardpoint match where I die a lot. I don't even think I get my highest kill streak. And it's just one of those games that you really go for the win, and I'm just going to spoil it. We win this game by 1 point, and that's why I wanted to share it with you guys. Because we won this game by 1 single point. It was a clutch moment, and it was pretty amazing. I wish theater mode and Black Ops record final kill cams, because it was pretty astounding how we won this game. One of my teammates jumped into the hard point for the last second in a dolphin dive and got the point. It was amazing. Pretty good. But this competitive gameplay also ties in with what I want to talk about and why a lot of people are bitching about the game, why I sort of was bitching about the game, and just stuff in general, and to clear things up. And I just want to give some credit out there. I got this commentary idea mainly from my boy, my idol, Wings Redemption. I was watching one of his commentaries about skill-based matchmaking, and at the end of the video, he's like, what were your thoughts? So, this is my thoughts on it, and this is how I'm going to be playing the lifespan of Black Ops 2. Okay, so let's get into this, guys. There is a skill-based matchmaking in Black Ops 2. I was bitching about it. Every other beast commentator out there was bitching about it, and if you didn't know about it, basically, it's what makes this game hard, minus its connection. I still think it has some connection issues to where, like, you're shooting a guy multiple times and you somehow lose. Sort of like that just happened right there on the screen. Seems that can be worked out. But for the most part, why you ain't seeing these beast gameplays from a lot of people, like, yeah, there's still some out there, but there's not as many as there was in Modern Warfare 3, is because Treyarch has incorporated a true skill matchmaking system. If you don't know what true skill is or are not familiar with it, it was in Halo 3, and what it is, it just matches you up with other players that are in a similar skill range to you. That's why a lot of people are finding this game harder to play solo. And I don't think this game is as hard as play with a group, because if you play with a variation of different type of players, like if you play with like a 2 KD player and then you also have like a 1 KD player, it has to find a medium to the game that will best suit you both. So that's why playing with the group's not as hard if you play with variations of different people, because that's to find a median in between everyone's skill level. But if you play solo, a lot of people know this game is hard as hell to play solo, especially if you're good. You ain't going to get no gameplay solo, and if you do, it's going to be extremely lucky because of the skill-based matchmaking. And what that does is I don't know exactly how it works, but I'm guessing it goes off your win-loss, your score per minute, and your KD, and finds players that have similar skill than you and puts you in a lobby with them. That's why, once again, it's hard to get gameplays and why so many people are bitching about it. But honestly, I think it's a good way to grow. Like in Modern Warfare 3, a lot of people were used to seeing the double MOABs, the triple MOABs, and just beasting up on noobs and retards. But you can't do that in this game, and I think it's a good thing because it will make you get better. So let's just say, if Modern Warfare 4, if that is what the next Call of Duty is going to be, I'm not completely sure, but most likely it'll be Modern Warfare 4. Next year, let's say it's an Infinity Ward game, and we all know they don't really take care of their games as well as Treyarch and don't put as much of their time and effort in listening to the community. Say they go back to the old Modern Warfare 3 search engine, or just put you up with a bunch of randoms that maybe not have any skill at the game, and you play Black Ops and actually stick to this game for its lifespan, you will go into the next Call of Duty being a beast player because you've been playing really, really good people, and now again you're thrown into the pool of players and most likely end up with people that are not as good as you at the game. So that's another reason I would say challenge yourself, stick around with Black Ops 2, and play the game through its full cycle. Because even I'm guilty of complaining and losing all faith in this game, which honestly, after I did that commentary, I played this game for 2 days, and I did play the full group. I was like, why was I bitching? Like, it's going to get better. Give it a few months. They're going to fix the connection issues. As of right now, if you play the full group, it's amazing, and you can still get gameplays. I was playing by myself solo most of the time, and realized that this game is impossible to play solo because of the matchmaking system. But like I said, it's also a good thing to jump in a game every now and then to play solo. Because honestly, who cares about KD? It's just a number, and honestly, if you camp for your KD, that's extremely annoying. Like, I try not to camp for KD. I try and rush, and I would say, back in my Black Ops 1 era, the first Black Ops, I was a KD whore and I did camp my ass off, but that was way before I started YouTube, and I just thought that KD meant you're like a beast-ass player. No, what makes you a beast-ass player is your score per minute. It's all about score per minute. Some may argue and say win-loss ratio is sort of important. I would have to agree somewhat, but if someone doesn't have any friends, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but if you like literally have like nobody to play Xbox with you, it's going to be hard to get a good win-loss, but you could have a good score per minute and still lose games. So I think it's all about score per minute. I think that's the number that people need to look for. And like mine's slowly rising. It's like at 350 right now, and I'm pretty proud of that, considering this is sad, guys. But my Black Ops 1 was like a 150, a 160 score per minute because I camped my ass off for KD. And that was just very unacceptable. I'm sort of disappointed in myself. But I'm glad that through Modern Warfare 3 and starting YouTube, I became more of an aggressive player. Not fully out-rusher like Green Goblin or J Nasty, but I do move a lot more, and I experience, and I'm better than I ever was. Even though I had higher stats in previous Call of Duties, I am 10 times better player than I am now because I move throughout the map. I try and learn. I try and teach myself, and hopefully teach you guys through my videos. So, that's something that I like to do, and that's how I'm going to incorporate the lifespan of Black Ops 2. I may not drop those swarms every game. I may not drop the dogs every game. I may not even ever get a 100 kill game. But you know what I will have? I will have average gamer tips and my thoughts and basic tips for you guys, the average gamer, on how you guys can incorporate some skill and some tips into your gameplay so you're not getting beasted on all the time. And also give you my thoughts on situations like this where everyone just seems to be so butthurt about it and over something a little matter that actually is very beneficial, like the skill-based matchmaking. Like, so many people are crying about it, and it's such a good thing to have. Like, if you think about, yeah, you may not have the highest KD you once had, and you might not reach your standards. Like, if you're a new YouTuber, even I'm a somewhat new YouTuber and not that big, but I know how the game works, and I don't base my whole life off YouTube. I don't really care if I get big off YouTube. I really don't. I do this as a hobby and as a way to meet people and share my gameplays. So, that's my goal. So, that's why I think the score per minute, or the skill-based matchmaking, excuse me, is really, really, really good, because it will make you a better Call of Duty player in the next Call of Duty cycle. If it doesn't have a skill-based matchmaking system, you'll be a beast player. Trust me, guys. If you stick with Black Ops and test yourself with this skill-based matchmaking, and say Modern Warfare 4 doesn't have that skill-based matchmaking, you will be an absolute monster. Especially if they bring back the MOABs, because Infinity Ward loves their nukes / MOABs. If they bring that back, you'll be dropping triples, maybe quads. The basic average player will. I guarantee you, if you stick with this Black Ops 2, because this game is designed to push you to your limits. It's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to test people and make them better. If you're bad, it'll make you better. That's another good thing, is if you're a bad player and you play Modern Warfare 3, you always got beat up, and the game was hard and probably discouraged a lot of you. But with the skill-based matchmaking, you're going to be playing other people with your skill level, and as you get better, you're going to be playing better and better people, so you keep increasing in skill, which is a wonderful thing, guys. It's absolutely wonderful. That means you get better, and if you get better, that means you're playing better people, and then it keeps going and going up until you're like the best pub star that ever lived, and you go to MLG Pro Circuits, and you're an absolute beast, and you're like the next Optic Scumpy. You're a fucking beast. You never know, that could happen. So don't be saying, nah, Rexx, that won't ever happen. That could happen. You don't fucking know. So, guys, that's how I feel about the true skill matchmaking system in this game. Tell me in the comments down below what you think about it. Do you enjoy it, or would you guys play noobs and retards and beat them up all day? Honestly, I'm sort of glad they have this. It does make pub stomping a little harder to do, but oh well. YouTube is all about showing your highlights, not your worst moments. Even though this was not the best gameplay I could have brought, I just wanted to bring it because it was very competitive, and we won by 1 point. I thought that was really cool. So, hope you guys enjoy this gameplay. If you want to go back to seeing the pub star stuff from me, just leave a comment. And if you want to see more really competitive games from me, I will love to get some competitive mode, some league play, or some game battles in. So leave a comment down below what you want to see from me. And guys, as always, if you can, please leave a like. I love seeing that like bar grow. it's like amazing. I like seeing it grow. So hit like. And guys, if you're new to this channel, take a chance, click subscribe. I give Black Ops 2 tips and expect a lot more news and updates from me, Black Ops 2 wise, to improve your game. And guys, hope you enjoy this gameplay. I am Unreal Rexx, and I will see y'all later. So just remember to leave a comment about the matchmaking system and tell me your thoughts on it, and leave a like, and as always, please subscribe. So later, guys, peace out. 1 point win. Yeah.